Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to move through a new series called Massage and Yoga. Today we're going to be working the feet. So bring some props like some blocks, definitely a myofascial ball or tennis ball, something to this likeness. Other than that, join me on the mat. We're going to start standing. So be sure to bring some blocks and that myofascial ball, tennis ball, whatever prop for the massage you have near you. We are going to start in a standing position. So we're going to bring our feet about hip width apart, really rooting our feet below us, really pressing all four corners of our foot into the mat below us, finding a little bit of grounding here and setting an intention for our flow. So this practice is focusing on our feet and how important our feet are. Very important. They get overworked, they are compressed all the time. So it's really important to take some time to massage them, to stretch them out so that they feel good and that we can have more mobility and just a longer lifespan with our feet. So taking a little bit of time out of our day to tend to this is really powerful. So we're going to get started, bringing our feet firmly into the ground. We're going to lift up on our toes and all the way back onto our heels. So just coming into a little rocking situation, feet to toes, heel to toes. And it's okay if you fall out of it. Maybe you need to do one at a time, one foot at a time, and that's okay too. Whatever feels good and whatever way you can find balance and a good stretch in your feet. Just taking a few seconds here to go back and forth, taking a deep inhale in and exhaling out. Good. We're going to lift our arms all the way up to the sky, big root to rise, really pressing our feet below us, lifting our upper body up, inhaling in, exhale, forward fold, bringing those arms down to meet our feet. We're going to bring our hands halfway up, so creating a flat back position. Good. Dropping those arms down. So here, if you have blocks, you can kind of bring your hands on the blocks. If not, you can just place them on the mat below you. And we're going to do that same rocking flow from before. So we're going to come up onto our toes and back onto our heels. So just finding that little movement again. Maybe you find it's a little bit deeper in this position. Maybe feeling it up in the calves and the hamstrings as well. Just taking a few seconds here to breathe and stretch those muscles. Good. One more deep inhale in and exhaling out. Good. With that ball, you're going to bring it right underneath that left foot, and we're going to start right under the big toe. So again, really compressing that ball into our foot. Our feet can be very sensitive, so you don't want to overdo it, but you do want to put some pressure from that ball into your foot. So as we start from the big toe, you're going to work your way down all the way towards your heel. Feeling some tension in your feet. Everybody's foot is different, so you might feel tension more by the toes. You might feel more tension at the heel. And you're just going to make your way through each toe, coming all the way down to the heel. So we're just compressing pretty much every surface area of that foot. And you can back up that pressure however feels good to you. So if it's too much, maybe we don't compress as deep. Maybe we do light compressions. Maybe we even find a spot that feels so good and we want to continue just pressing down on that area. And that's okay too. This little time for you and your foot is what feels good to your foot. And like I said, everybody's is different. So we just want to be mindful and take some time just opening the feet up. Good. And don't forget your breath. Be sure to inhale deeply and exhale deeply out too. Let's all find ourselves on our heel now. So that ball is just going to be right underneath our heel. And I want us to make little circles or side to side movements, helping bring some circulation in the feet, breaking down some of that tension. A lot of plantar fasciitis starts in the heels and works its way through the foot. So using this technique with your ball can really help people who have those issues with their feet. So any kind of plantar fasciitis, and just low mobility in the feet, this can be really helpful. Good. And we're going to switch feet. So we're going to go onto the right foot, or if you started with your right, you're going to go to your left. And again, we're going to start just at that big toe. So compressing it, make sure you're getting that joint, really opening all the fascia, the tissues, bringing a lot of circulation and movement back into the dogs, as the kids say these days. Really taking care of our feet. And even if you don't feel like you have feet problems or don't feel like you even notice any kind of issues with your feet, there's so many different pressure points, acupressure points, that correlate to different areas of the body. So even if you don't have foot pain, this is still really a great practice to do, to tend to the whole body, because there's so many different pressure points that are involved in the foot that correlate to different areas of the body, whether it's muscles, emotions, or organs. Um, they all kind of correlate to each other, just kind of like reflexology in your hands, your feet, and your ears. They're all different pressure points that hit different pathways of the body. So even if, like I said, you don't have foot pain, maybe our intention is just hitting these acupressure points and getting an overall full body, full TLC. So continue working that foot in what ways that feel good. Everyone come to the heel now. Like I said, maybe circular motions or back and forth, or we just simply compress the ball into those areas. And there's no right or wrong here, you know. You get to move the ball in what ways that feel good in your foot. So maybe the inside of your foot is achy, maybe it's the outside, maybe it's the joints or the heel, or right smack darn damn in the middle. Whatever feels good and what you feel like you need in your foot, make that happen. We're going to spend one more full breath here, inhaling in and exhaling out. Good. We're going to release that ball and bring our blocks a little bit more comfortable. Inhaling in, we root to rise, bring our arms all the way up to the sky. Again, really rooting our feet below us, opening up the upper body here. Inhaling in, exhale, we forward fold, coming all the way down. Inhaling, halfway lift, flat back position, and exhale down. Good. Bring our hands to the blocks or mats. We're going to, again, find that rowing back and forth from our heels and toes again. So coming up on our toes and back to our heels. A couple more times, inhaling in and exhaling out. Good. This is the one and only plank we're going to do. So we're going to bring our right foot and our left foot back into plank position. Really think about stretching those toes. One inhale in, exhale coming to our knees and coming into a seated position. We're going to grab that ball and we're going to work the shins. So you're going to start with your left foot, kind of come to the knee and roll that ball all the way down the shin till you get to the ankle. And And you might feel a little bit of tenderness. So these muscles all kind of run together. So calf muscles, the shins, quad, hamstring, all of our leg muscles work together. So when we do something from the back, we want to kind of hit the front as well. Taking your time, massaging the shin all the way down to the ankle. We're going to come onto the right foot to do that. So we're going to find the knee and roll that ball all the way down to the ankle. Going on both sides of the shin here. Lots of good massage and movement here. Good. Dropping that ball, we're going to bring our feet into butterfly position. Taking an inhale in, we're going to sit up tall. And exhale out. We're going to just forward fold into that butterfly pose. Pressing our feet together. Creating a little deep stretch in the hips. Inhaling in. And exhaling out. Lifting up slightly, we're going to manually massage with our hands, with our feet. So maybe starting at the toes, just pressing the pads of the toes. Maybe you notice what temperature they are, if they're hot or if they're cold. And if they're cold like mine, bringing some massage will help bring some heat and circulation back into those bad boys. And you'll have a little bit more mobility and stability with your foot. Again, taking just a few more minutes here to massage the insides of the feet. How often do we really spend time with our feet? And boy, do they get us around, man. They're important little guys. All right, good. Take one more deep inhale in, compressing the feet. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Good. We're going to extend both of our legs here, just out in front of us. You can keep a slight bend if that feels good to you. Inhaling in, we lift our arms all the way up towards the sky. This time, really thinking about firmly planting your sits bones, your glutes into the mat below you, lifting your upper body up. Inhaling in, exhale, we forward fold. If you can make your toes, if you can reach your toes, give them a slight bend. If you can't, I want you to manually flex your feet back. Your toes are facing your face. Taking a deep inhale in, exhaling out. One more deep inhale in, and exhaling out. Releasing that stretch, coming into a crisscross applesauce position. Sitting up tall, bring our shoulder blades together. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Just noticing how our body feels. Giving gratitude for our body, for our feet, and all the hard work that they do for us day in and day out. We're going to end this practice by bringing our hands to our third eye, right between the eyebrows. Taking a deep inhale in and exhaling out. Namaste. Thank you for joining this flow. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for new weekly videos. This is a great practice, like I said, for your feet. So anytime you're needing a little bit of extra TLC to the feet, go ahead and click this video. Thanks for all the support.